From Toronto, the latest from podnews.net. Google appears to have rolled out podcast results in their main desktop search, complete with a link to the play buttons. We've been able to replicate this from Canadian, Australian and Swedish IP addresses, though the play buttons aren't appearing in searches from the UK. We wonder if it's an attempt by Google to placate the BBC. Anyway, these plays may not be credited in your podcast host's statistics as being from Google Podcasts. We link to why in our show notes and in our newsletter today. 2 years ago, it was estimated that Google handles 63,000 searches per second. So is this a big deal? We think so. In other news, what time should you publish your podcast? Megaphone has analysed the data. Times are for New York. Megafono, the similarly named but entirely different Brazilian podcast host, has added support for WebSub. So podcasters using the platform should appear instantly in supporting podcast apps like Google Podcasts. And Magellan covers how podcasts are so successful at helping brands achieve top-of-mind awareness today. Thank you to Bababam and to Luminary for your kind support of Pod News. And in our podcast section today, we highlight An Alien in Hollywood, the story about the life and times of a legendary filmmaker behind Alien, Total Recall and Minority Report. And to the Podcast Engineering Show, which has a long interview with me. And in case you want even more me, we link to Podcasting Step by Step, which has another very long interview with me.